Hello. Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, perhaps. Hope everyone is doing well. Let's see. Minish, GG on first. I hope you're doing well. Deadly, you aren't here right now. But when you come back, hello. Feds, GG streaking. Colette is just very deep into, very hectic, chaotic rando, so I would not be surprised if most people are over there. If you need to go get some chaotic rando fix, I suggest it. Colette was like very angry earlier. S, hello. I hope you're doing well. She was like stuck on something in that rando for like 30 minutes. And then I found out that she hadn't realized there was a slightly easier way to do what she was working on. Was it more like an hour? Oh, I didn't know that. I just knew it was going on during my drive home. But yeah, so she found an easier way to do it, and then was so mad that she'd been stuck on it. I was like, damn, that sucks. Oh, that's right. Okay. We're back at Drill Co. We are back at Drill Co. where the drills go. I gotta go here. I haven't been here yet. Did I get all the Borbs here? Yes, we did get all the Borbs. Two portals in the thin passage looked impossible. Yeah. Well, I know she said, like, her original first attempt at getting in that area yesterday went fine. Which is part of why she was so mad that it was like she wasn't getting it today.
This rig is completely okay. Nothing is broken. Yep, nothing to fix here.
Are you sure?
Okay, I'll tell you the truth. See pump 1 there? It really needs a new pipe. And then pump 2 has got to be repaired as soon as possible. While you're here, you may as well fix pump 3. It's kind of broken too. You've probably done this before. You look like someone with industry experience. Once it's fixed,
Do I?
I'll pretend this never happened. Just like I said, nothing wrong here.
Do I look like someone with industry experience? A, like, young child? It... you know, I have concerns about your definition of industry experience. Alright. Do we instantly start drilling? I guess before we just start drilling, we should look at the level, right? Is there anything underground? Mines? Yeah. You know. Sometimes. Oh, sometimes. There is a mine. Yeah. Where does this pipe take me to? This pipe takes me here. Yeah. Oh, I haven't seen this type of bug before. Okay. Any guesses on what this bug is?
A yellow jacket or a wasp?
I think you might be onto something. I'm gonna guess wasp.
Ouch! You got me! It's a stinger! Stripey, with an angry vibe. It's a wasp. They don't like to be bothered.
You know what a good way to know that you don't bother your wasp is? So if you take some wasps and you put them in a freezer, if you take some wasps and you put them in a freezer, then they'll calm down and they'll hibernate, and then
You can put them in
you can put them in your mouth, and then they'll wake up. And because these were wasps and not bumblebees, they'll sting the ever-loving shit out of your mouth. But you know, then you got wasps in your mouth. That's pretty cool. Yeah. As Torny pointed out, you're supposed to do that with bumblebees. You're not supposed to do that with wasps. You're supposed to... You're supposed to take bumblebees and put them in your mouth. Well, I'm sorry. You can't just put them in your mouth. That's bad information. You're supposed to put bumblebees in the freezer and then wait for them to go into hibernate mode and then put them in your mouth. That is the correct way to do it. And then they wake up. And then you got bees in your mouth.
Yeah!
How does a frozen bumblebee taste? I don't know. I probably wouldn't want to lick it too much. You'd want to just, you know, kind of let your mouth be like a warm bedroom for it. Just kind of provide it a cozy stay.
Where are we gonna get a pipe big enough to plug this? If anyone asks, it wasn't my fault. Got it?
Canis, hi Canis. I hope you're doing well today. New toy, these balloon ones, they're not new. I haven't used them very much because they're not particularly useful. Like, so you throw them on something and then they inflate, and then they can pull that thing up, and you can like climb on them, but like, in reality, do I need that? Like, I guess the pulling things up is the only thing I've used them for. Climbing on them, not particularly useful to me. I mean, we have a drill, like, you know. What are we gonna climb on? I wanna go in here, though. Like, how do I get in here? Let me in. Okay, now, I don't know what to do with this, but we can, in fact, release them inside of a wall. So that's cool. Hop. That was not very, very bigly of you. Ah! Hop, 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 hop. We gotta talk about this, Hop. You gotta stop not just jumping up. You gotta know that I want you to go to the top. Hop to the top, that's what they say. Hey, can I just go in here? Oh. Oh. I haven't seen this type of bug before. Alright, what do you think? So it's not a cockroach, because we've seen a cockroach, haven't we? So what is this? We've seen a stink bug too, so it's not a stink bug.
I know this tiny round bug from my bedroom back home.
No! 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 Oh no, it's gonna be a bed bug! Oh!
Mom says they're bitey, but I don't mind them.
No, hop, bad hop.
It's a bed bug.
Man, so the workers here just have bed bugs and wasps. Terrible. This is a terrible place to work. You get some major speed when doing that. I've yet to see anywhere where, like, we could make use of the major speed, but, like, we get major speed if you open the door the correct way.
This is my Bearfelf. There are many like it, but this one is mine. My Bearfelf is my best friend. It is my life.
This is a quote from, Metal Jacket?
Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket.
This is my gun, or
No.
my rifle. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
No. Bed bugs can't bite if you bite them first. You okay?
It's the first time anyone's ever asked me that. Without my Bearfelf, I am useless.
Okay.
Kind of an extreme.
That'll happen.
The other workers always drink milk with their sandwiches. But isn't it a bit early in the day for that?
Yeah, milk in this universe, I think, is... Oh, wait, no, I'm mixing up with the cat game. You know what? I was gonna say milk in this universe is like alcohol, but I am totally mixing that up with that other game we were playing. Milk in this universe is also apparently like alcohol. I hear the calling of the Dark Drip. Oh, here's some Dark Drip. Ooh, water balloon thing. I think the sign of a good 3D platformer is whether or not you can play the game and feel like you can play it, you can still do everything and never play the intended way.
Yeah.
I think that is my like so like Mario Odyssey, I constantly refer to as, in my opinion, one of the best 3D platformers to exist right now. And that in part that's because you never need to play Mario Odyssey like the way you're supposed to play it. And you can like get everything in the game without ever playing it the way you're supposed to play it. Big Hops, very similar. Like this is very quickly rising up in my opinion of like one of the best third person like their 3D platformers. And I think this game is lacking in a lot of movement, but what it's lacking in movement, it makes up with in just letting me do what I want. Like I am not being required to like they're not forcing me to do stuff. Like a lot of games would just put invisible walls everywhere. If you go to do stuff in like a way that's not what they're intending, like NPCs will yell at you, like they'll just do all this stuff to force you to play the game the way they want you to play it. And that's terrible, especially in a movement-based game. Movement-based games let me move the way that I want to move, and this lets you do that. Mario Odyssey lets you do that. This lets you do it. And you just have, like, This, they augment, like, what it lacks in actual movement options on its own, they have augmented with the fruits and vegetables. And I don't know if I'm sold on that being enough of an augmentation to, like, letting us increase our inventory a bunch does help, but I don't quite know if it's enough, but it definitely adds, like, a dynamic that's not really present in other similar games. Etty! Hi, Etty. I hope you're doing all right. I hope the rest of your stream earlier went well. Etty was... I think today was catching up on the VOD. I think it was the no mic stream. I think that was today. It was going on while I was on my lunch break, so I caught, like, a little bit of it. I think it was my lunch break. You were in a Mario Party I didn't know Mario Party had lobbies. I hope your Mario Party Mario... I keep saying Mario Party. I hope your Mario Party went well.
I hope your Mario Party went well.
Yeah. Okay, so here's an example of what I was talking about. To get over there, we're supposed to go move this. Okay, here, let me go show you. This. So this thing, we're supposed to move this so we can move it to make that closer, and then we can, like, climb the crane, you know, etc. Okay, it was there, but, like, we can probably just make that, right? Oh, okay. Well, I messed up, but, like, we were close enough that I can probably make that. And those, like, little personal challenges are my favorite. Do I think I should be required to make that? Not necessarily. Like, because also if I was required to make that, then that might not be accessible to a lot of people. But I can have the option to make that. If I want to do this without ever moving this crane thing, I can. I mean, heck, we can come up over here and boom. Oh. And eat this wasp. Now we got wasps in our mouth. Perfect. But like that is what I'm talking about. That, if you have, I think maybe this just might be a thing with movement-based games. Like, I think it's most important, arguably, in a 3D platformer. But hello, Vinaj. Vinny, you can't be doing this! Vinny, you can't be shouting out the wrong person! I know that you love Etty. Like, we all love Etty, but you can't just be shouting out the wrong person, Vinny! Welcome on in, Beavers and Raiders! I hope you are all doing well today. I hope that you had a wonderful Grounded. You're ending Grounded pretty early today. I mean, you've probably been playing for a long time. I think you started pretty early today too. But I hope that the Grounded went well today. But no, I definitely said Beavers and Raiders. I did not say Etty and Raiders, I'm pretty sure. But I hope that the Grounded went well. I know usually 9 times out of 10 when you're ending, it's because you gotta go start making dinner. So if you gotta go get on that dinner grind, you know, don't let me stop you. I did not say Beavers and Etties either. I said Beavers and Raiders. Oh, that makes sense too. That is the thing with, like, co-op stuff, is like if part of the team, you know, you can't go on without the team. It's all or nothing. Unless part of the team needs to be fed to the alligators. In which case you feed the team to the alligators. And then it's less and nothing. Or something.
Yeah.
Don't feed Nicole to alligators, though. Don't get the wrong message about this. a crowd of Eddymonder emotes. That'd be pretty good. Wait, Etty, is this an emote idea? Is this an emote that's like a bunch of them? That would be very good. You could do it, Eddie, if you do it as a 7TV emote, you could just do a wide emote too, so you could get like, it could visually like look like a whole bunch of them. Because I think it would work best like that. I mean, you could also probably do it in a way that's repeatable. So if you could make it look like 3 that are cut frame or something like that, and then you could do a bunch of them side by side. That would also work. So a singular emote would look like 3, but then you could stack them, like not vertically stack, but horizontally. Stack is the wrong word for horizontal, but I worked today, so I don't remember the right word. Anyway, Beavers, if you are not already busy doing stuff, what's for dinner? I gotta know. Whenever you come in, I just feel like I really want to know what's tonight's dinner. We had Popeyes for dinner. I think I mentioned this, but I mentioned it yesterday, which I know a lot of people aren't here for the blueprints, but my stepmother had to have an emergency surgery this morning, which went well, and it turned out the thing they had to remove, they weren't sure what it was, but suddenly it was like growing very fast. But it ended up to be what's the thing? What was the word? Lipoma? Which is essentially like a benign just clump of like fat and tissue. Like her body basically just decided to put excess fat and tissue into some random spot because bodies just do that sometimes. And it was just doing it at a very rapid rate. Like once her body had decided to put stuff into this spot, it just really went gung-ho on it. So anyway, but then she got a kind of scare because like they were doing some tests, and one test they did a few things, and one test like came back as like a warning of potential sepsis, and that's not good. But then after some more stuff, apparently they said there was actually a really high chance that the one that came back as like a flag was also potentially contaminated. Like I guess they had a batch of stuff that got contamination, and that was part of the batch that got like contaminated for their lab. So he said it could probably like the one that was a warning is probably not actually a warning, but just to be on the safe side, they gave her a whole list of things she needs to be on the lookout for. So like, yeah, it was time. So after work today, I went over just to make sure my mothers are doing all right. Checked up on them. But so did not make food today. So we ended up ordering some food. You're making bird's eye. Voila garlic chicken dish that is 3 pounds with chicken broccoli and chicken carrots and corn. I don't know what like chicken broccoli and chicken carrots means exactly, but what I'm getting out of this is that you're essentially chopping up a bunch of chicken, and you're chopping up like, well, I guess you don't have to chop it. Well, I mean, you're probably chopping up broccoli, and then you're also putting in carrots and corn, and then just cooking it all together. That's what I'm getting from this. That might not be correct, but that sounds awesome. Oh, and the garlic. Like, yeah, that sounds delicious. One fell down there. I mean, I guess we could do this. Oh, hungry heart.
Eating will give more health now. Maybe you can start watching your weight. Do you want to adjust your trinkets?
Rude. This, you're so rude.
Then back off, would you?
This. I hope the game doesn't try to do that thing. So,
Doesn't try to do this whole redemption.
yeah, one of my least favorite tropes is the redeem the villain trope. You know, person is the villain, and then you find out that they're a villain for some reason, and then they try and get out of it and be like redeemed. The character tries to get redeemed and stuff. My issue with this, I'm actually not like, I don't care. Like, I don't actually think that the trope on its own is bad. There's plenty of times where somebody could be in a situation where they're being arguably villainous, kind of against their, like due to circumstances, right? Somebody could be doing things that are, they're doing things that are arguably, evil or malicious. But it is like a part of circumstance. And I think there are cases where it's all redeemable. I think what's happened though is the reasonable redeemable situations have all kind of like happened at this point. And now we keep having characters that are like too negative. They do things that are no longer, you've crossed lines of being redeemable, but then like the game still tries to make them like a redeemed character. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to give any examples because all examples would then be spoilers. But there has been a few games, there have been a few games in recent years where like game will be like, here, look, don't you understand why this character's bad? Don't you care about them and want to help them now? And I'm like, fuck no. No, this person was literally, like, they did not, their tragic story did not excuse what they've done. Like, it's like, oh, yeah, they've done a little bit of, like, genocide, but don't you understand? They had to do a little bit of genocide. Like, no, they did not. Like what they had to do was maybe, like, kill a person or something, and they decided, you know, the best way to kill that person is to kill all of this people. Like, no, those were two separate things.
Even when they're not, like, genocidal, it's like, no, you're a fucking asshole. You have been nothing but a prick to me this entire game. I'm not gonna just forgive you because, oh, I had a bad past. No.
Well, see, and again, it just really depends, because there's a difference between, like, people can be an asshole, and that can be because of, like, an issue, but there are still lines of that. Like, you know, if someone's being, like, overly, like, snarky, and so, like, there's just... No, I know, but, again, it just depends. But there are lines you can't cross, and there's just, like... When characters cross those lines and then try and have a redemption arc, I'm just like, no, you lost the redemption, nuh-uh. Oh, I can't do that one. Oops.
all so useless at our jobs. It's anyone's guess. Lucky you're here to pull the gantry. It's the red handle over there.
You want me to do that? I am collecting drip. I ain't got time to pull your stupid levers. There's drip to be collected.
Look, I got shit to do.
Yeah.
I can't be doing your shit for you.
Yeah.
What do I look like, a video game protagonist?
What the hell is that? What is this? Huh? Like, just imagine if, like, Ganondorf in Ocarina of Time, at the very end, after becoming Ganon, and then, like, you know, right as you're about to stick a sword in his head, imagine if right then he was like, Link, you don't understand.
I had.
Let me tell you, I had to murder I had to do. Let me explain why I had to do this and why you should not stick that sword in my head now. And why, if anything, after this explanation, you might stick the sword in your own head. like, no, that is not gonna happen. Like, look, you have already progressed this past that point. Like, Link, you gotta understand, Link. The Gerudos, they would not let me have Doritos. You would understand if you knew what Doritos were. You've never used your power to get Doritos, but God, Link, I have. Link. The royalty. Did they ever let you... Did the royal line ever give you a Dorito? Why do you think I want the Triforce? They kind of Dorito-like. Listen, Link. They hate you. That's why they didn't give you Doritos, but, like, they're awesome. Link. Princess Zelda has the Cool Ranch Dorito. You gotta taste that Dorito. I have flamin' hot nacho cheese, Link.
You have classic.
Link. Inside of you is a classic Dorito. Link, please. Look within yourself and taste the Dorito. Then you will understand. And, like... You understand now, right? Did you taste it? I gave you a moment there. Did I give you enough time to taste the Dorito? Link, please. Link, don't you put that sword back down. Link, put the sword down. Link, I'm not messing with you anymore. Link, this isn't funny. Link. Oh, I can see it on your face. You must have tasted the Dorito. Yeah, see what I'm talking about? That's a pretty good Dorito.
Grabs him anyway because Link ain't a bitch.
She only has Cool Ranch, even more valid. Should mod Wind Waker Plays Grand monologue to just be about Doritos? Yeah. Princess only gives her people lays.
Look at all this oil! What a mess. At least it's not dripping on the crane underneath. Imagine climbing up one of those crane arms, all covered in oil.
Can I rotate a crane arm to be covered in oil? Is that what we're supposed to do? Are we supposed to do that? No. I cannot do that. I wanted oil arm. The fact that you won't let me have oil arm is very rude. Alright, where's the missing drips? They're under me? Hold on. Wait a moment. What do you mean they're under me? What? Are there drips here? Where are your drips? Are they down here? What? They're above me? Hold on. What? First you said they were under me. Okay, they're under me. From right here, they're under me. Now from right here, they're under me. From right here, they're under me. Okay, but I went here. From right here, they're under me. What do you have to say?
You know about sandwiches?
Yes. Of course I know about sandwiches. You know how many sandwiches I eat a week? I love sandwiches. Do you know about sandwiches? Yeah, I know some things.
Sandwiches are fantastic, aren't they? They're why I get so excited about our lunch break. The best part of a sandwich? All the bread in the middle. Mmm.
No, see? Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about. Either you don't know about sandwiches, or you like a club sandwich, and that's respectable. I also like a club sandwich. Like, I also am a fan of a club.
How dare you? I'm a sandwich expert, and I say the bread always goes in the middle. Try to prove me wrong then. Put a sandwich on each one of those tables for us to study. Then we'll see who's the real sandwich expert.
Okay. You just want a bunch of sandwiches, but like... Here, let me get rid of my oil. Let me just throw this oil in the ocean real quick.
We just put this oil outside the environment.
Yeah. We just gotta put that oil, you know... Gotta put that oil right out there. You know, where it doesn't exist, really. Did I pull this? Does that do? What the fuck? What? That's a thing? Woo! Oh, that's fun. Alright, I gotta go find sandwiches. I'm not touching your pipe. Alright. What is everybody's favorite sandwich? If you could have your favorite sandwich, it could be a breakfast sandwich, a lunch sandwich, a dinner sandwich, any... The only like rule to this question is it has to be like an actual sandwich. Like you can't And when I say that, I don't mean like a wrap doesn't count. I mean, you can't be like, well, my favorite sandwich is 2 pieces of bread and $6 million in the middle. That's not a sandwich, that's just money. That's, like, what's your favorite? Spencer report, it can be either, like, doesn't matter. If a poor sandwich is your favorite sandwich, that's fine. Like, what's your favorite sandwich? It could be an expensive sandwich. If you want an expensive sandwich, you're like, yeah, like... So part of that question, I guess, with your question, Beavers, would be like, is it like your birthday and someone's getting you like a really nice sandwich, like a sub? But the reality of this question is it doesn't matter. Like, if like there's a really nice sandwich that's like your go-to favorite sandwich, like if you were like, I need my favorite sandwich right now and that's what you get, that's fine. But also, if like a peanut butter and jelly is just your favorite sandwich, that's also fine. That's okay. Poor sandwich is the Lay's chips only. So now when you say only, do you put Lay's chips in between 2 slices of bread? Or are you just eating chips and you're imagining as a sandwich? Is that like kind of like a riff on like a wish sandwich or like a bread sandwich where it's like it's just the idea, you wish you had a sandwich, but it's not really a sandwich. Like which one are you going for here? Alright. Bread, Lay's, chips, bread. I see. I can honestly say I've never just had chips, like, as a form of sandwich. I can kind of see it, though. Like, so I have put chips on a sandwich. I've had lots of different types of sandwiches where I put chips on. I have not tried, I have a sibling that likes, I think it's peanut butter jelly and chips. I think it's my stepsister that likes that. The idea of, like, Lay's chips in like, a peanut butter jelly sandwich, I find not appealing at all. Yeah, I've never had just a chip sandwich. Let's see. Tesla, hello. A Boygie... Wait, it's probably not Boygie sandwich. It's probably Bougie sandwich. I definitely read that as Boygie sandwich. A burger is a sandwich. Burger is, in fact, a sandwich. Boom, we made it.
Let's see these sandwiches. Clearly the bread is in the middle.
What? Look at the sandwiches!
Huh? The bread isn't in the middle? Oh dear, I see the truth now. These are false sandwiches! True sandwiches have lots of bread in the middle.
Yeah, no, you're right. Again, Hop doesn't seem to understand that club sandwiches exist, and club sandwiches are awesome.
I'm glad you're so open-minded. We can still be friends, even if you're wrong about things sometimes. Here's a little something to celebrate our new friendship. If you ever meet the true sandwich on the road, then eat it.
Learn the right way to make a sandwich. Oh god, there's a picture. I don't know if you saw that. The picture in the side, in the Chivo, was 2 slices of meat on either side of bread in the middle. Oh wait, oh my god! She gave us a sandwich! It's beautiful. This is art. I can't wait for the Beavers stream where Beavers makes the Big Hop sandwich. So we have in all of so to make the Big Hops. So this is to make the Big Hop sandwich. It looks like you need 1 green olive on top, 1 deli meat. This looks kind of ham-like. I'm gonna say that's ham. It could be like a nice bologna. It's not like an Oscar Mayer bologna because it's folded in half. So, I'm gonna say it's like a nice ham though. You need 1 slice of cheese. Looks kind of like American. It is very square too. You need 2 slices of bread under that. You then need... I'm trying to see if there's lettuce under this cheese, because there's like a weird color. I don't think that's just rendering being weird. And then under the 2 slices of bread, it looks like you have another folded over slice of... I was gonna say another slice of ham, but the coloring's slightly different. Is that the same? No, I think that's a different meat. It looks like you have a different meat. And then you have a tomato, and then you have a final meat. I think the bottom looks like a roast beef. All right. So you have 3 different meats on this sandwich. You got some cheese, you got some tomato. This is peak sandwich. This all sandwiches wish they could be this. This is actually Tesla, you bring up a really good point. They could be different types of like hams or like bolognas. So like ham alone has there's a ton of you know, especially when you do like the fancy hams like was it Capicola, Prisantine. There's a lot of nice deli ham. I forgot that when we're holding stuff we clip through ladders for some reason. But yeah, there are a handful of like cured hams that are way better than just regular ham. Honestly, regular ham kind of terrible. Fancy ham's where it's at. Would you put butter or mayo in between the bread? I mean, I think in this specific sandwich, with the way it's there, I would probably want actually some Miracle Whip on this one.
Yes, we are talking about
Raw John? Falafel the food? Yes, Vinny. If it's Italian cuts, it'd be thinner or smaller. So I mean, you could do you can do thick cut. Like you can cut it however you want. Like if you got the meat, you don't have to do the really thin cuts. You could do thick cuts. Now, should you do thick cuts? That's a whole like separate question. But you could do thick cuts. It's called the real sandwich. It's about to be a break time. I actually got to get up real quick. So I'm going to get up during the break. I will be back in just a moment. We'll finish this level. Do you see this Bert using a s'mores plush as a pillow? No, you. Go back to using the pillow. Don't look at me. Remember when you were being cute 10 seconds ago? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Anyway, welcome back from the break, everyone.
If you ever meet the true sandwich on the road, then eat it.
Okay, we need like 11, 12 more drips. Oh, there they are.
What do you want, Frog? Be my guest.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta drill your problems or something. Nope, everything. Oh. That is not a true sandwich. Hmm. All right, we're gripped.
You got the dark drip? Maybe I underestimated you, Frog.
Every single time.
It's true. Maybe it's time for you to estimate me.
There's nothing left here for us anyway.
Alright, gotta go on top of this. See, they like fake sandwiches in there. Ooh, we could clip in there. Alright, here's my plan. I think it would be funniest to clip in there and pull that big lever. And so, we do what's funny. None of these are the right thing. Okay, there it is.
Yee!
Alright.
Woohoo!
Is that not gonna work? Okay, I might need a different clip spot. That was the spot I thought was gonna be a good clip spot.
Woo! Yee!
Hmm.
Yay! Woohoo!
Well, we need more of a ceiling. I thought this would've been okay, but this one's not.
Yay! Woohoo! Yay! Woohoo!
In a world where Big Hops doesn't let me clip into the area. Ugh. No, that's not where I was trying to throw you! Okay. So we could maybe use our last thingy to get in there. But I might not be able to get out. Is that okay?
Yay! Woohoo! Yay! Yay! Woohoo! Yay! Woohoo! Yay! Yeah!
Hmm.
Yep! Woo! Hoo! Yeah! Yep!
Oh! We got another cactus root. Oh. Okay. Okay, alright. This is much better. So, I think our whole mistake is I was trying to clip in a spot. It was not as ideal. There we go. Oh yeah, that's where it is. Hop, hop, please. Hop, please. Now I know I'm trying to exploit things in the game, but come on. Hop. Hop. We're gonna have to change your name from Big Hop to Big Jitter. Or like Big Wiggle. Maybe Big Wibble. He vibin'! He is vibin'.
Just vibe.
Yeah. Bzzz. Anyway. Okay. Oh no, are we not high enough? This floor might be too low.
Yay!
No! 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 Okay, I think we need in the yellow. Okay. Hold on. Bless you. Hold on, let's go back out there. I don't wanna... Actually, that's perfect. Okay. Okay, wait, are we still too low? Where? Where? Is that even in the right spot anymore? No! Let me over there! This ceiling is too... God. They really did not want to let me clip into that room. What the hell? Never before has Big Hops tried so hard to not let me clip into a room. What is going on? What is so special about this room that you won't let me clip into it, unlike literally every other room? Dang, I am like out of ideas for clipping in there. Wait, oh, wait, hold on, this might happen. Wait. Fine. We'll repair all the stupid oil pipes because apparently we work for the oil company. Was Big Hops like kickstarted by an oil company? Is this what's going on here? Is Big Hops like were they getting a big kickback from like Chevron or BP? Alright, where are the other pipes you want me to touch? Here, pipes. Wait, what's in this door? How have I not been in there? What's in there? Hold on. Wait, hold on. Oh, the door's just re-shut. Okay, I have been there. Alright, where's our missing pipe? Oh, I bet that's it. Oh, you're still hanging. This is awkward. This is ominous. Where did it go?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks so much for your help. You really saved our butts. Hypothetically speaking, of course.
I sure as I gotta take my meds. 1 second. 1 moment. You hypothetically saved our butts. Our big butts. Our big otter butts. The biggest booties. I'm so confused. Where did the big dark drip go?
Whoa! You actually did it! Was it scary? It looked scary.
Yeah. Woo! Ho! Huh! Yeet! Yeet!
Whoa! There's no more oil. I think I missed the sound a little, though. You're lucky to have such good rig fixing arms.
I use my tongue.
Sure, you can stay underwater longer, but don't think I can't see you under there. Do you want to adjust your trinkets? Then back off, would you?
Am I gonna have to just adjust my trinkets just to put on the stupid one that tells me where giant dark drip is because I cannot find where it spawned? I'm just so baffled. Like, it's gotta be somewhere. Why am I not finding it?
Woo! Yeah! 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 Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Ho!
Where's the drippy man? Drip. Distrip. I want to speak to your distrip manager.
What do you want, Frog? Fine, if you must.
Alright, let's see. Come back. I guess we can take off Penny Saver because Penny Saver ain't really actually doing that much.
You never seem to be able to make up your mind.
Shut up, you. Excuse me. One of these should be on the map. Yeah, should be closer to it. Did it not spawn here? Maybe, hold on. Maybe it spawned in the other zone? Yeah, I feel like it would be weird for it to be here. Yeah. Because this is its own zone. Yeah. Okay, hold on. It's gotta be here. Okay, where is my big drip from here?
Yeah.
You return with mint tea. Ooh. I have some. I literally might have to open up my VOD to see where it spawned because I don't see it anywhere. Hold on. We're opening the VOD. I just am like not seeing this dark drip. It's supposed to be in the helipad. Excuse me? No, I went into that room the intended way.
Yeah! Yay! Yay! Woohoo! 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 Yay! Woo! Woohoo! Yep! Yeah! Yeet! Yep! Woo! Woo! You! Yep! 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 Yay! Woo! Ho! Yeah! Yep! You! Woo! Yep!
Hmm.
Yep! Woo! Yeet! Yeah! Woohoo! Yay! Yay! Woohoo! Woohoo! Yep! Oof.
So, I suspect, here's my thinking. For some reason,
Yay!
I do think that maybe doing something out of order has caused this specific, like, they check something about this level and they assume, well, I don't know.
Woo! Hoo!
I don't know if they could be checking.
Yeet! Woohoo!
Like, I'm like, what happens if I had left this level without collecting?
Yay!
Like,
Yep! Woo! Woohoo! Woohoo! Yay! Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah! Yay! Woohoo! Woohoo! Yay!
hmm.
Woohoo! Yay! Yay! Woohoo!
Look at that pickup text getting tiny. What is going on? Lick pepper, lick pepper, lick pepper.
Yay!
Don't lick random floor fruit. Do you see fruit on the floor? Don't lick it or this could happen to you.
Woohoo!
Yay! Yay! Woohoo! 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 Yay! Woohoo! Woohoo! Yay!
Alright. I think we're gonna call it there. I think what I'm probably gonna do is submit a bug report and upload my file. Say, excuse me. My drip is missing. Can you help me find my drip? Dear drip developers, I need drip. Alright, let's go.
Yes, did you do nails?
Let's still doing rando.
Yeah.
But we could go over to an S doing nails. That could be fun. Still contemplating submitting a Liam. I mean, I don't remember. When's the deadline? Deadline is what, like the 20th or something like that? Is the deadline in like a week? I know the deadline is usually like before the end of the month. Yeah, I gotta figure out what I want to. So, I'm trying to decide if I want to do Ocarina of Time again, and the only reason I'm hesitant on it is because if I do it again, I really want to actually set up the animal that I want the way that I want to do it. But the way that I want to set it up is like more complicated than I've ever set up animal. Like it's not just the regular settings. I have to figure out some other stuff. Like, I want to enable a group of items, the music notes. I want those to be randoed, but I want them to be in my own world. And I know that that's possible, but that's not just like the regular settings. Like, I mean, I think the setting is local, but I need to figure out how to set local to like the music note groups or something. Like, I don't know the specific, but basically there's a handful of things. But there's a handful of things in Ocarina of Time that I specifically want local. I want the music notes, and I want pretty much all of the stuff needed to be an adult, because I would still want to make my childhood gate like what I'm interested in is I'm interested in the child Link stuff kind of having that progression. Like, you start as a child and you have to unlock becoming an adult. I think that's, to me, that's like interesting. But what I learned the first time is that if that's purely on random obtains, that's like really slow to happen. So I want to make pretty much all the stuff required to become an adult in my own world, so that like it's less of an issue. So I gotta figure that out. But
Not all the kid stuff, but just the thing.
just the stuff needed to become an adult, basically. Yeah, I'll look into that. If I don't end up figuring out how to set it up, then I will probably just skip Ocarina of Time this time. Which might be good, because I also want to do Noita, and I don't know if I want to do Ocarina of Time and Noita. Oh my gosh, there's a Minish. Hi, Minish.
What? Where?
Oh my god, where? Oh no! Yeah, Deadly, I was also planning on Lethal. I think Lethal would be fun.
I mean, if you need help setting up local items, I can always help.
Ooh. We might have to take Minish up on that. Also, Etty, it's very funny to me that you're still here, because I actually thought you weren't still here, and then Deadly used the Etty Eyes emote, and I looked over at my OBS preview, and I saw the Etty Eyes was bouncing because my when people use an emote, it bounces. it bounced next to Minish, and so I thought for a moment you joined the voice call, and I was like, oh, and an Etty, and then I realized that that was the emote, but then I looked over at chat, and I saw that you said thank you for stream. Anyway, yeah, I'm tired. So, have a good night. Kind of, we'll see if there's a stream tomorrow. Friday's gonna be a weird day. Friday, probably a stream. We'll see. Have a good night.